Oh crap, I started a second too late. Anyways, hello you boys, girls, tentacle line between crap. Well, where we last left off on this what if, uh, cooking. Deku, Lucifer, and, Aaron cooked. I just wanted to show that they have skills that do not involve fighting. Also, apparently Dimitri has an agency, which Deku will not go to. Paperwork he has to complete after he left Bakugo is for his internship. He looks through all his applications, most of them from vampires. He sees one that catches his eye. Someone named... Hold on, let me check my notes. Jean. Jingan. What the hell is that? Dimitri, sir, do a background check on Jingan. Jigan? Jigan? How do you pronounce this name? Oh god, why did I write it like that? Yes, oh, you mean Jigan. Jigan? No, say it with the accent. Jigan. Jigan. Yes, Jigan. Jigan. Correct. Okay, so Jigan. Yes. Anyways, oh, okay, so that's why his name sounded so familiar. Huh, so he's the one with the animalistic fighting style. Well, I'm not really good at fighting, so that'll be useful for me. As Izuku is... How do I put this? Ugh. Izuku is doing a background check. He decides to go with Jigen. What is with that name, though? Due to Deku not being that well adapted in fighting, and the animalistic nature helps a lot. Huh. So, yeah, Deku's going with that internship. Next day rolls around, he goes off towards Hosu City. Ow, my finger. As Deku arrives there, he says, "Hello, are you Jigen?" "Yes, and what if I am?" You sent me an internship paper? I want to accept." "Ah, yes. Sir Count. Izuku Midoriya." "Weak." I mean, I wouldn't consider myself weak, but I mean, I get your point. Not very that adept to combat, mainly relying on magic, tricks. Sometimes my Shatter Blade. I see you already know your weaknesses. That is good. Follow me. And put on silky shorts and boxing gloves. I have questions. Boxing. We're gonna box. What do you think I said? Put on boxing gloves. Oh, okay. Well, after Deku gets ready, he stands in the ring. Aren't you gonna wear any head protection? Don't need it. As Deku takes off his and says, "Good, because this thing is hurting my ears. You'll regret that." As Deegan takes a simple stance, looking as if a single touch could knock him over. With his hands slung down, him leaning forwards, his eyes dilated on Deku. Inside Deku's head, his heart is beating faster. He's scared, excited, and something happens. Something that he hasn't felt in a long time. True and utter fear. Fear of dying. Deegan is going for the kill. Without a second hesitation, Deegan rushes towards Deku, punching him. Deku gets knocked onto the ground, him bleeding just from that single punch. It was muffled due to the boxing glove. Inside Deku's head, he can only think, this is what I need. Facing the fear I couldn't as a kid. I need to face this right now. Oh, kill him. As Deku tunes out the voices on his own, without help, he proceeds to trust his instincts, like Deegan does. Due to the background check, Deku knows his style. It's random, sporadic, unable to track. As Deku goes into a natural stance for him, which is just him standing, his arms slung down, looking at Deegan, cold and calculated, not thinking. There's no past, present, nor future. Only the person in front of him, and the one he wants to kill. Unfortunately, he can't reach it. He doesn't want to kill Deegan, only wants to subdue him, which will be a hindrance. After a while, Deegan keeps on knocking Deku, not allowing him to hit the floor. Over and over and over again. Deku stands and finally gets a solid punch. An uppercut on Deegan's chin. Deegan gets flung back and knocked down. I see. You aren't that weak after all. This is going to be good. As Deku looks cold, calm, and calculated as he rushes towards Deegan. And Deegan thinks, good, he's working hard. Now it's time to stop holding back. Deegan knocks Deku down with one furious punch, knocking him through the ground. His head is burrowed into the concrete. Through the ring, I might add. As Deku can only move naturally, with the Vampirial Drake taking over as he jumps up and kicks. That isn't allowed in boxing, but I guess anything goes. As Deku clings onto to Deegan, as he has him in a full Nelson, having his claws dig into Deegan's neck, slowly squeezing. As Deegan says, you know this won't work. As spikes poke through Deku's chest. There Deegan's wings. Spiky, metallic, as if knives had pierced him. Deku goes onto the floor, limp, almost lifeless. Good job. Have a healing potion. Deegan proceeds to open a bottle which looks like it has alcohol in it and pours it in Deku's mouth. As Deku finishes drinking it, he gets up, still in a fighting stance, wanting to kill him now. Oh, I see. Guess you're up and running then. Let's go for round 2. This time Mizuku is going for the kill. Only lethal and efficient blows. Not thinking, just following his instincts. And when Deegan goes for an all-out punch towards Deku, his body twists and contorts, dislocating parts of his shoulders. As he slings them up as his hand hits Deegan in the jaw. As Deku slowly moves back into the corner of the ring as he pops his shoulder back in. As Deegan steps back for a second, he thinks, he's in the corner. Why is he in the corner? Why do I feel like I'm in the corner instead? It's as if he wants me to come there. As if he wants me to die. He's going for the kill. I know if I go close to him, I will definitely get killed. But, as I said, anything goes. As Deegan creates magic in his hands, imbuing his entire body. It's a move that he likes to call overdrive. He learned it due to an incident with spear, and lightning, and a drunken bet. But that is not important. Deacon rushes towards Deku, with Deku being able to react in time, barely dodging it, and hitting Deacon in the back, breaking his spine. As Deku goes in for the final kill, he punches Deacon in the face over and over and over again, like a feral animal tearing into its prey. He smiles. As eventually, Deacon lays there, bloody, bruised, and unable to move. Izuku managed to compose himself for a second, which is lucky for Deacon, or else he would have been killed. And for Izuku as well, because Deacon had a last resort that would kill both of them. Izuku gets up and gives Deacon a potion. As Deacon drinks it, he's completely regenerated, 100%. Izuku seems calm, sitting down, saying, "Would you like to go for round 3? Honestly, you're good at studying, copying, but also you make the moves your own. I see you copied a little bit of my style in Feral Instincts, but you do what's natural to you. And honestly, it's way better than mine. I hate to admit it, but you really are a count. Thanks. Maybe I gotta pee. Yes, and you are still a child. I keep on forgetting that counts are usually the age of 10 when they start. Oh well. This should be an interesting term for you. We'll be practicing on this until you can knock me down again. You know, there are some times when a person only experiences sheer perfection once in their life. For example, a basketball player who jumped so high they felt like they were flying. From the way that they jumped, their knees bent. It was perfect. And no matter how much he tried, he couldn't recreate it. Let's see if you can recreate it. That perfect feral instinct. You letting go, being unhinged. There being no past, present, or future. There only being you. Wow, that's very philosophical. But I'm not kidding. Where's the restroom? Go over there, take a right, and there should be a sign that says restroom that points to the left. Thank you. What am I getting myself into? Well, at least I can pass on these old tricks. Not like I have that much time to begin with. Yes. I'm okay. This is fine. Much better. Sorry, I had a full bladder. Too much blood. Understandable. Come on, we have training. Push through. I want you to test your strength. No magic, no anything. Punch this rock. And if you can break it, you'll pass. And you will not be able to imbue it with magic. And to make sure, seal time. As Jagan? Did I say? Yeah. As Jagan proceeds to hit Deku in the forehead, in the stomach, in the back, and one time in the leg. Left shin. There, that should chill you up real good. As Deku proceeds to try and punch the rock, as he creates a small crack. I see. Your body is so used to the magic pumping into you that some of it's still leaking out of nature and sheer force. This should be interesting, Izuku. I'm leaving. Call me when you finish training or breaking this rock. Anyways, that's good off, Wolf. This should be interesting. Truly and utterly interesting. Anyways, Wolf.